Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Robcast Revenge of the Nerd podcast. Hey! Hey, everyone, it is Rob Suchetto again, the inventor of the zombie portrait and all-around pop culture guru and lover of all things pop culture. Hi, I am, well, first of all, let me welcome you to the year 2021. This is the first video of 2021. I think actually last year I did a video the first day of 2020. Today, this time it's the second day of the new year. And before I go any further, I just want to let you know I really want to do more videos. I want to do more movie reviews, and I want to do some art tutorials too, or at least show you guys some. I really wanted to do that last year. I just did not have the time or resources in which to do so. But a lot of you people have been asking me to do like inking tutorials and just art tutorials and things like that. Maybe a workshop. I don't know if I'll be able to do it time-wise, but we'll see. But I do have more videos planned. In fact, my next video will be my next movie review. Anyway, will be The Machinist, starring Christian Bale. That'll be another classic movie review. But let's get to it today. It is Excalibur. If you have not noticed by the thumbnail, that is the movie we're going to be reviewing today. Just absolutely mind-blowing film. This was done actually in 1981. Produced, directed, and co-written by John Boorman. Some of you might know John Boorman, more, I guess, infamously from Exorcist 2, which was the worst, Exorcist movie from the series, but don't let that muddy your expectations about this film. Excalibur is one of the best, really just one of the best movies I've ever seen in terms of just so many things, So it's basically the retelling of the Arthurian legend of King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Table, the Lady of the Lake, Merlin, the Sword and the Stone, the Knights of the Round Table. All of that is basically condensed into, Mordred's in there, Morgan Le Fay, or Morgana, more specifically, all of that stuff is touched upon in this movie, and with that breadth of timeline and everything, did I mention Merlin? Yeah, Merlin's in this too, of course. With that much stuff in it, you'd think that this thing would be like a 4-hour movie, an epic type. The ability for them to have gotten all of that stuff in this. Oh yeah, the search for the Holy Grail too. If you thought that, how much they could fit in this movie and make it all make sense, not make it seem too rushed, have side plots go on in this film as well, with Lancelot and Guinevere and things like that. It's staggering. So in this movie too, it stars, in this movie, Liam Neeson, Patrick Stewart, Gabriel Byrne, Helen Mirren, Nigel Terry plays Arthur, Nicole Williamson, who I'm not familiar with outside of this movie, plays Merlin in this very some people might think it's a weird acting choice or the way he delivers dialogue. I just find it utterly endearing and so unique, the way Nicol Williamson does Merlin. And in fact, it's weird because Max von Sydow was originally cast to do Merlin in this movie, and that didn't end up happening for one reason or another. I think he might have been committed to something else. Not quite sure what the reasoning is for that, but Nicol Williamson plays Merlin so perfectly and so uniquely. It's almost like it's almost like Anthony Hopkins doing Lecter, and so many actors like giving their specific spin or take on a character. So it's very interesting to see how he plays Merlin. The movie itself is opulent. It's beautiful to watch. I don't think there's any doubt that I'm a big fan of practical effects more than CGI and CGI backgrounds and CGI this, that, the other thing, blue screen, wires, all that stuff. This film has none of that, which means that it's all like in camera, it's all practical effects. As far as special effects go, there's not that much special effects, but god damn it, when you see real human beings wearing real armor, like, knights on real horses fighting real battles, there's nothing like that. The connection to the characters that you get when you watch this is second to none. You can't reproduce that. It makes everything seem more, obviously realistic, but there's so much of an attachment that you get from the characters because everything's real. There's nothing faked here. People fall down. People get hit with lances. People get hit with swords. The knights stagger, fall off horses and things. It's incredible. And they're all in this real armor stuff. So I know that might sound crazy, but in a world that basically movies are so manufactured and created and computer generated, to the point where it's almost a cartoon, it's almost a video game. And some of the CGI that you see, I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm hearing Wonder Woman is kind of like that at the end, where the CG isn't that good, and you're thinking, well, my God, you're a huge Hollywood movie. How could you not be good? How could the effects be not the best thing you're putting all the money into, because you have to sell that. Here it sells itself because it's real, and you have to see it for yourself. Another thing I found very interesting about this movie is rated R, which is another massive plus. Mind you, it's rated R in 1981. Actually, the movie was done in 1981, so even PG back then was pretty harsh, for violence and even a little bit sexually too. But this movie's rated R, and the fact that it is makes it again puts it in a different sort of stratosphere in terms of the sexual awareness in this film. I know that might sound kind of strange, but there was a lot of activity and things going on in that time and in the story itself, that it makes it even more sort of personal, or it gives it more of a realistic quality to it. And I mean, there's a lot, obviously there's a lot of fantasy aspects in it, like magic, and it's as real as any kind of story that has magic and fantasy aspects in it is going to get. So of course you have the Sword and the Stone legend, where Arthur takes the sword from the stone and becomes the King Arthur. People pledge allegiance to him. Some people do not. There's battles. He unites people. He creates the the Knights of the Round Table. They basically go and search for the Holy Grail. Morgana is the sort of evil presence that spawns through trickery a son, Mordred, who like the son of Arthur and Morgana, who is goes against Arthur at the end, brings everything sort of full circle. Like I said, the battles are absolutely incredible, and like literally right from the get-go, right from the sort of I'm going to say cheesy lettering for the opening sort of there isn't a text crawl. It's not like a Star Wars thing, but like there's some exposition to get past first that you have to read like very, very briefly. But the letters, when you see the letters, you'll know what I mean. It's hilarious. That old timey font. So yeah, you get past that, and like right from the get go, they're throwing swords, man. Like they're hacking each other. There's battle scenes and everything. And again, the set design is beautiful to behold. Everything, the lighting, the acting is fantastic. I just can't tell you enough about how I love this movie, top to bottom. It's so textured and just wonderful, and it doesn't let up. Like it doesn't let up at all. It continues moving forward. Right to the bloody end, and it's just fantastic. Again, if I had a grading system here or a rating system or whatever, I'd give this like a 5-star out of 5, an A+ or whatever. This is a movie that Hollywood just can't make anymore, won't make anymore. It lies between massive budget Hollywood movie and something that is, a lower budget movie that, is a passion project that can only be done with practical effects, but neither of those things would be done nowadays. So again, think about it. 1981, no computer generated stuff. All the effects are done sort of like, I'm sure, obviously some of them are done in post, but they're like post-production. But, to watch this movie and to absorb this movie is one of the greatest, I think, for a viewer, especially somebody who's into this genre too, which is action, adventure, romance, it's not, obviously not a historical film at all. Like it's a fantasy thing. It's Arthur and the Round Table and all that stuff. But if you're into that genre of film, this movie will blow you away if you have not seen it. I would absolutely track it down, find it on whatever platform you watch movies on, and absorb this film. It is just an absolute wonder to behold. I just watched it maybe not even a week ago. I would watch it again right now. It is so beautiful to look at. And again, like the acting is grand. The cameos, when you see the cameos, you'll see Liam Neeson in there. You'll see Gabriel Byrne. You'll see Patrick Stewart. Professor X or Picard, if you will, depending on how old you are, what your perspective is. Yeah, I highly, highly recommend this film, guys. It is just wonderful. Is all I can say. Again, Excalibur, beautiful movie. Watch it, find it, get it, see it. I give it my highest regard because I don't do the sort of rating thing here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of unnecessary. Like the movie's amazing. you know, A+, man. So there you go. As you can see, I'm starting my winter coat. It's winter here up in the north in Sudbury. So yes, I'm kind of I'd be one of the extras in this movie right now. But yes, that is my review of Excalibur. Guys, I really hope you love this video. I can't thank you enough for viewing it, watching it. And hopefully enjoying it. Please give me the thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Everything I do here is free. There's nothing you need to be paying for, or you know, all of the things that you can do to promote the channel and help me create more videos really doesn't cost a thing. The likes and the subscribing is great. You can, if you like this video, there's tons more. You can watch more on the channel. There will be more coming up. I'm already sort of I'm trying to plan my schedule and stick to it. So there'll be more frequent videos. So also, don't forget to go to my Patreon page. I will leave the link in the description below. There you can see new art every day, new zombie art every day, because I'm the zombie guy. I will be doing a new Lego video soon too, showing all of my new builds, my blind builds, and stuff that I got around Christmas, like the new modular buildings and things like that. So if you're into Lego, stay tuned for that. That's coming up really soon. Guys, thanks again. I'm going to go now. You must go now. And I will be back soon. Thank you again for stopping by, and we'll do it again very soon. All right. Take care. I'll see ya. Best wishes. Bye-bye.